Welcome back, guys. Week 5 recap here. Just gonna skip over what happened last week. Couldn't get an episode out due to technical difficulties with the audio, and then AJ was out of town. So
It was low-key AJ's fault because we could have.
It was my fault. It was my fault.
Also, we gotta recap week 4 a little bit too, just a little bit.
Oh man, bro wants to talk about the Bears. That's all he wants to
The
talk
Bears. Okay, we'll talk the Bears Raiders because Bears had a bye week, so we don't get to Glacier Chicago this week. But
Yeah.
I'm down.
But yeah, let's get into the Thursday night game. 49ers Rams, kind of like a big upset. Didn't Rams favorites at home, and they go for it in overtime. Explain your thoughts. Like, what's going on, Mike?
Just to mention off, I had a nasty parlay. I think I sent you guys this.
Did it hit?
Nothing Mike ever bets hits.
Dude.
Bro can only bet on
blue.
Bro can only bet on 2K and
No. See, I don't even invest like that. But I'm gonna tell you guys. So it was.
investing.
Man, this made me sick.
Bro, invest in meme coins.
What's wrong with that? When has a little meme coin ever hurt you? Okay. Oh, this is. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna read it to you guys. I had.
Do we want to mute the game? And then you're good. Keep going.
Sorry. Okay. Here we go. I got it.
Base hit. Yeah. We're watching the Chicago Cubs game, so these two fanatics over here. When did Mike just left? What happened? Shocked. Just left the call. Oh, Mike's back.
I was never gone. I was never gone.
Bro, you ditched us.
Can you hear me?
It literally said you just said, "Oh,
This
you
thing
guys
is
talked about the Cubs turning off the TV, and now I'm back. Like I never left."
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Listen, plus 4,000, 5 to 200, and you know why I lost? Give me a wild guess.
Rams money line.
Rams money line.
Everything else hit.
Bro, McCaffrey to score, Puka to score, Kyron to score, Stafford 175, Puka 70, Kyron 40, Devontae 3 catches, McCaffrey 60 receiving, McCaffrey 50 rushing. Brother, when I saw Kyron drop that ball at the 2-yard line, it gave me flashbacks to when my little brother is a Seahawks fan and they lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's how bad that felt like. It was awful. I don't know. That game was... I don't know how, as a Rams team, arguably the best team in that division, I don't know how you lose to a team that's missing their 2 starting wide receivers, and they're being played by a not 100% Mac Jones, who was eating bananas at halftime and during the game. So, I don't know.
Saw a dead body.
Hating on a guy
And saw the
for
dead body.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not just a nasty ending by the Rams. I think they had a chance to win there multiple times, and unfortunately, Kyron Williams couldn't deliver the game to them. So, I don't know, AJ. What do you think?
Shanahan owned McVay. Levi South. What was it, like a 7.5 point spread? Just like a great win for the 49ers. Yeah, it was a good game to watch, but sorry for your parlay. Niners in first place. Good for my division parlay.
Oh,
I haven't won. I think all my division winners that I picked are in the lead right now.
Who do you have for the AFC North?
I didn't touch it. I only did like 5. I only did 5 divisions because I was a couple I wasn't touching.
Okay. You know the Rams are still like favored.
The Ravens are favored to win theirs.
Yeah, which is crazy. They're 1-4.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything else on that Thursday?
Kendrick Bourne and Mac Jones reunite, so I feel like there was a little chemistry there from Patriots. I guess that was like 2021 season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess that's kind of help. That's what's going to help Mac Jones be successful in the future. I don't. Short weeks are tough. Like I I had the Rams in my survivor pool. Right before the game, I switched to the Colts, and I was glad I did that. I thought home team on a short week, you're usually going to get those games, but the 49ers had other plans. They came in there, they knew what they were going to do. They took advantage of their takeaways. I know there was like the Kyron fumble and then the Corum fumble. It's a tough business, and margins are so thin, and they're so banged up. Like most amount of money on IR, it's pretty bad. But congrats to them. There's not much to say. No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish off.
Okay, there's not much to say about the Rams other than they, like you said, they had opportunities, couldn't put the game away. Stafford, like, he's balling out. Puka's balling out. The Rams' defensive line kind of got stymied. They made no noise as far as like sacks. I'm sure they had pressures, and Mac Jones was dealing, and he was taking hits, but like could not get a stop, or like could not get a sack to force a long third down or something to kind of throw this game up.
I'm gonna say this as well.
Yeah.
Kyron is so bad. Like he needs to be sent to Chicago. Like that's
Yeah, you're out there pounding the table for your guy. You want him?
I don't know, AJ. Who do you think we get?
I don't think we're one player away. So I don't want to give up draft. I don't want to give up draft capital.
But if our offense could get going to its full extent, what we need left is that running force. I don't know if D Swift can do all that.
One guy. We could have drafted Bill.
Bro, okay, no one.
Bro, Bill's so elite.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Vikings Browns.
He's gonna run for 200 on us next week.
No, he's not. Sunday. Okay, Vikings Browns. 9 a.m. game. 9:30 a.m. game. What do we think about Dylan Gabriel's entrance to the league and Jordan Addison missing that first quarter? Thoughts on all that?
I think it was good disciplinary action by Kevin O'Connell. You just take him out, say, hey, we're going to control your touches. This is your punishment for going missing in London.
Was it a walk he missed or something?
Yeah, you definitely need to take that action as a coach to like show, hey, that you're jeopardizing the team. But then, of course, he makes the game-winning catch. Dylan Gabriel looked all right. He made some throws. Definitely like a first start kind of game. No expectations, but you just want to see him just kind of go ball. Like there's nothing. This is a Browns team that's not in contention. You're not risking losing a game, and all of a sudden you're clutching tight onto a playoff race or anything. So just go ball. They ran the ball really well, which I think protected Gabriel in the way that like doesn't have to make an explosive play when Judkins is getting off so many yards a carry.
What a great fantasy pick.
Yeah.
What a great draft class for the Browns.
I mean,
Yeah.
facts. Like the least person I'm hearing about is their first round pick, and even he's doing well. Mason Graham out of Michigan.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear about D linemen. They're usually like, oh, their run stuff rate. They're not going to get the sacks. Like interior pressure.
They have so many more bigger stories. You have Shador not speaking in his interview. You have Gabriel starting. You have Judkins coming back from all these charges, and he's coming out playing well. You just have more storylines. I think is the big thing.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I thought Gabriel played all right. To me, he doesn't have the arm of a big-time NFL quarterback, just like from what I saw.
Tough talk for a Caleb Williams fan.
And Justin Fields fan.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams has arguably a top 5 arm talent in the league. You can't name me 5 quarterbacks with a better arm than Caleb Williams right now. You can't.
Josh Allen.
Allen, okay. Allen, Mahomes,
Not even. I wouldn't even put
Not
Mahomes in there.
Matt Stafford.
I would put Stafford,
Stafford.
Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold,
No.
and
AJ, tell
and
this
Bo
guy he's
Nix.
tripping, bro. Yo. Okay. guys.
Drake May looked like Josh Allen on Sunday night.
Brother.
That rollout to Diggs, boom, looked like Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs in Buffalo.
Dude. Caleb does 3 of those a game. No one talks about it.
Doesn't matter. He paints his nails.
Chicago radio over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that game, AJ? Anything new?
For Browns Vikings,
Yeah, any new insight?
nothing crazy. I mean, Judkins, great pickup for the Browns and for some leagues I'm in. Carson Wentz. I mean, what are the Vikings going to do at QB? Like they're 3-2, but like, do you feel great about your season so far? Probably not. They probably should not be
2 and 3.
Yeah, they should be 2 and 3, but they're not. But yeah, they probably don't feel great. Wonder when JJ comes back. If they injure him again just to keep him out, I don't know. We'll see.
With that, we can go to the 1 p.m. slot games. There's a lot of them, so we can go over them fairly quickly. But a lot of action and a lot of storylines. We can start with Cowboys-Jets. Was AJ right in saying that Justin Fields is a fourth quarter down 30-point merchant? Is that true?
Garbage time man.
Is he a garbage time
Garbage time
man?
man.
Is he a garbage time man? Are the Jets, in other words, are the Jets cooked? 0-5, only on winning. What's the term? Sorry.
Winless.
Only winless team in the league at the moment. Do they have an easy win, a potential win coming up soon, or will that streak?
Bro, they play the Broncos in London. They're not. There's no potential wins anytime soon.
That's what I'm trying to say. Are the Cowboys the real deal? Is Dak Prescott putting up MVP numbers? What do we think?
I mean,
Dak is elite.
yeah, he played the Jets. He can't change who you play, so. I mean, he looks good other than the Bears game. He's looked pretty good. Even without CD, George Pickens is going to get a nice payday this offseason. So definitely a fun team to watch. I'd say like number 1 in offense and number 32 in defense. So fireworks with their games. I'd like to see them in the playoffs. I mean, why not? I'd rather see them than like the Vikings.
Yeah, the defense is going to have to bolster up at a certain point. 32nd ranked in like all the DVOA, EPA per play metrics. I think Dak's been balling out. CD injury hurts, but then you come in and you see that Flournoy gets going, who was their like rookie last year. You have Javonte Williams, kind of a surprise breakout. I do think he plays well in that run scheme. And then, like you guys mentioned, George Pickens, absolute stud. I think they're like everyone always jokes about like the attitude issues, but I think they're well on their way to actually make something of that.
See, Kevontae Turpin this next week's coming to play his old team, so I'm hoping that was one of my waiver wire pickups this week. So
A little revenge game action.
it was, he had 30 points for me, and I still lost. My fantasy team that main league I'm not doing too well, but Giants Saints, Spencer Rattler gets his first win as a starter, 0-10 previously to this. Jackson Dart, second start. I really thought.
Poet.
Huh?
Jackson Dart, second start.
Yo, Jackson Dart's looking smooth. He started out well, threw 2 touchdowns as tight end. I know they're boys. He looked well off the start. I didn't get to see much of the end of this game. But, bro, did you get to see much of this game?
Nah, not really putting it in the 4x4 or in like in the 4 box, trying to watch it on YouTube. Yeah, I did see like the cutaways where like Rashid Shaheed had the big touchdown and then the
That
fumble
was big. That
6.
was big.
Yeah, basically the story of the game was Giants turnovers. I think they had 5. Also, roughing the passer by Granderson, very, very suspect.
I
Not.
kept seeing too. Scatterboo needs new gloves.
Also,
Yeah.
On my timeline.
what was this game on CBS? I was hearing rumbling that this was a CBS game.
I saw you, bro. Where are you talking from?
Rose out in the living room.
That's
This
awesome.
is scuffed.
I saw you
I'm
repost a
letting
TikTok
Molly
actually, AJ. I actually saw you repost a TikTok about
I did.
how it should be a Fox game. And how
That
the
is a
Seahawks
Fox
should have
game.
been a Fox game. Those are Fox games, brother.
Because they're NFC.
Bro,
Yeah.
Saints, Giants, like how is it a CBS game?
I think media rights has gone crazy with like their sportscasters can now pick who they want to have. So I don't think like
Really?
I know like traditionally it used to be like AFC NFC split, and then like when an AFC team would play an NFC team, then
It
it's
would
like
be an
whatever.
NFC team when an AFC team was hosting an NFC team. The NFC team would bring their crew. So like if Bears were playing Baltimore in Baltimore, we were bringing Fox. If Baltimore was playing Chicago in Chicago, they were bringing CBS. That's how I remember it used to be.
Yeah. So I think with Goodell trying to expand media rights, I think they just say, hey, like Amazon, they get to pick who they want. Like, of course, the schedule makers will say like, oh, these guys are going to play, but like for Thursday night, they get to pick who comes on because, or else if the matchups suck, then Amazon's just losing money.
Yeah.
But then like CBS and Fox are probably saying, hey, I'm going to make this America's Game of the Week, or this 1:00 game is CBS's
What is
Tony Romo
what is
game.
Does CBS have an equivalent of Game of the Week to Fox's Game of the Week?
I don't
Because
think so. I think they just put
they have a
the
good crew,
CBS and Jim Nance on the game of the
Yeah.
week. They just
They have a good crew. Yeah.
yeah.
I really we can go over to that Panthers Dolphins game, I guess. Speaking of announcers, they had the Charlotte Hornets announcer on that game.
Eric Collins.
Electric. He was electric, bro.
Yeah.
I had to make a Panthers Dolphins game so so hyped up. That was awesome because those are probably two of the worst teams in the league. But Darren Waller picked him up in a couple leagues, playing out of his mind. He had 18 points in the first half for fantasy. That was disgusting. I was playing against him.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Huh?
Shoot, that's tough.
What?
You were playing
Waller,
against him?
Yeah. I was playing
Yeah.
against Waller. But I had, as I said earlier, I picked up Turpin. So I had Turpin playing for that game. He started out slow, but ended up with, bro, he had an amazing game. 30 fantasy points. He was running all over them. And then the Panthers coming out victorious. Good for them, bro. Good for Bryce. Good for the team. Is it time to release Tua Tagovailoa? Is it time to put him up on waivers for the Browns?
Yeah.
Their seventh quarterback.
You can make an argument. There's a lot of dead cap. Of course, Broncos proved it's not the end all be all. You can just release anybody. Rico Dowdle with 200 rushing yards, even though they were down 17-3.
Did I say Cavante Turpin?
Yeah, bro, you're cooked.
I was like, I thought he was on Dallas.
Have I been messing up names this? Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna make a
Bro
quick
doesn't know
announcement.
ball.
The past 3 times I said Cavante Turpin, I meant Rico Dowdle. I'm gonna rephrase this and put my hand up. I apologize to everybody. I meant to say Rico Dowdle the past 3 times. I've kept on saying Cavante Turpin. I did not mean to. I meant to say Rico Dowdle.
Okay,
I picked
bro.
him up on fantasy.
Yeah. Bro doesn't know ball. Anyways, yeah. So like for them to keep running the ball even though they're down, that was amazing. And then of course he was breaking runs. And like you were saying, the announcer, like even though he was making the game sound exciting, there was actually some exciting plays, like the Jalen Waddle big play. Yeah, so it was definitely cool to hear him like in like the highlights and all that, and like in the Fox breakthrough, breaking whatever they call it, the in-game updates or whatever.
They cut to whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch that game, AJ?
I did not. My grandpa was in the hospital, so I was visiting with him, and he didn't want the TV on.
Interesting.
So I tried it. I got Broncos game for a little bit, and then the Sunday night game waiting in the airport.
Nice.
Delayed flight let me finish the game though, so
There we
That's
go.
huge. That's huge. Hey, Raiders Colts. We don't talk much about that. 40-6. I mean, Daniel Jones is him. I guess. I really have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I'm glad I planted my flag on Geno Smith sucking 2 weeks ago. So
Okay, speaking of the Raiders, we can make a little intermission here. Go back to week
week
Bro,
3.
what a game. Bears did not play that. This is my memory from, I don't even know Cavante Turbin and Rico Dowdle apart, but I'm going to try to remember this game. Bro, Bears did not play that good, but 3 turnovers from the defense. Tyreek Stevenson played well, had a pick.
resulting in how many points off turnovers?
0.
AJ, you're a Bears fan. What are you doing?
I know. I expect more from our offense.
So do I. But look,
I don't just
Williams
blindly
down.
glaze them.
I don't either, but Caleb Williams took the team down when he needed, and he scored the touchdown.
Yeah,
Clutch factor.
the hardest drive
Justin
of the game.
Fields is not
he
doing
went
that.
all the
Justin Fields
way.
is not doing that. Look, even if in my head I was like, oh, he's gonna make this kick. Like I thought that kick would go in at that when it got blocked. But in my head I was sitting there, I was thinking, yo, like I had literal confidence. I was like, if we miss this, Caleb's gonna come out and he's gonna lead our team down and get us points.
I think we had all 3
that
timeouts,
confidence.
so
We had all 3
Awesome.
timeouts, and I don't know. I had that confidence, bro. Like I haven't had a confidence like that with a Bears quarterback. I don't think ever. Like
That's big.
Like
That's
when
development.
sorry to cut ahead much, but like when the Jaguars went up against the, we'll talk about that. When the Jaguars went up against the Chiefs, and Mahomes had 3 timeouts, 20-something seconds. I thought they had a chance because he's done it so many times. Like that, to have that type of confidence in the quarterback, like it means something. And unfortunately, he's playing with a depleted roster. But we'll get to that later.
Oh, sure.
it's not his. It's not our fault that they draft criminals. Rishi Rice.
Okay. Well, speaking of our teams, Cooper, you guys beat the Super Bowl champion Eagles.
Let's go.
Give us a little rundown about that.
Yeah, so it was a tale of 2 halves. First half, Broncos offense did not do much. They had a couple like sparks with getting first downs and stuff, but then just take a sack or a holding penalty, stuff like that. Just really killed the drives. So only able to put up 3 points in the first half. Jalen Hurts had a big throw to Devontae Smith in the first half that kind of like changed their trajectory. They was going to be like a punt fest, just 3 field goal punt, and then they hit that big 50-yarder. Then they get a pass interference, brings them down to the 3-yard line, get it into Dallas Goedert. Now they're up 7-3. That was like when I was like, okay, they've hit on some explosives, and they changed how they were playing. It's like, okay, shoot, this could be pretty bad. But I'm sorry, it was 10-3. So I was a little worried, a little down. Then allegedly there's this NFL video that they posted, like with a behind the scenes with like Saquon and Jalen Hurts mic'd up, and they drew up this wheel route, and it hits because our linebackers are not keeping up with Saquon. They're not guarding a wheel route. They've never guarded a wheel route. Back in 2024, Alex Singleton or Justin Strnad could not guard a wheel route. So definitely in-game adjustment. Hats off to Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. They said like it wasn't in the playbook. They just drew it up on the sideline in the video. So for them to do that was pretty impressive. And of course, everyone's calling them out because their offense coordinator might be buns, and so for them to have like proof that they can go off script might put his job in jeopardy. Then they go up 17-3 in the half, and I'm down. Like it's not looking good. Then we come out, third quarter's more the same. I think there was like 6 straight punts by the Eagles. Broncos do much of the same, and then fourth quarter hits, and this was the first time I've seen Bo Nix have any sort of clutch gene. He's had okay. He's had moments where like of course, I'll go back to the Chiefs game last year with the blocked field goal. That was probably his clutch moment, but it gets ruined because they blocked the kick. But this was another version of that where like fourth quarter comes around and he just lights it up. He starts like Quinyon Mitchell shutting down all game. All of a sudden, Cortland Sutton gets hot. They go for like 91 yards on Quinyon Mitchell. Most of it coming in the fourth quarter. The rushing game kept going. J.K. Dobbins being very explosive, getting 10 yards here, 5, 3, 7, like just absolutely running, even though we're down by 14. So it was very exciting to see like, hey, Sean Payton's not abandoning the run in this moment because definitely need some balance. Because if it was all passing, they could just tee off on us and then it'd be over.
Yeah.
Offensive line surprisingly held up very well against Jalen Carter and the front seven of the Eagles. We did have a left guard tear his bicep, so he's done for probably 2-3 months. Then
Quinn Miners or no?
No, that's a right guard. Luckily, it was Ben Powers. Luckily,
Oh, AJ knows ball.
Bro, I watch Broncos games every week.
yeah,
Oh, I know Rico Dowdle.
yeah, sure. And then, so we get up. We're down 10-7 after 10-17 after a J.K. Dobbins touchdown. We get the ball back after a punt, and Bo Nix leads another drive, and we score off of an Evan Ingram touchdown. It was really exciting to see Evan Ingram get involved. I feel like he was signed to be more, but it just hasn't materialized over the last 4 weeks. So it's good to see him get involved this week. We score a touchdown and we go for 2. I thought this was Sean Payton's like big analytics moment. Typically, if you see a chart of like coaches who go for it when they should, Sean Payton's at the very bottom. He never goes for it when he should. Very conservative, doesn't trust the analytics. But this was his big analytics moment. He's been burned by field goals the last 2 weeks, so he wants to make it a 4-point game. So he tells them to go for 2. We get it because we keyed on Keely Ringo as their weakness. We drew up a route to isolate Keely Ringo. Troy Franklin runs it to perfection. Bo Nix gets it to him. Boom. We have our first lead of the game since the first quarter. And it's unbelievable. Then
AJ, good thing you weren't home. This guy was probably freaking out.
yeah, well, I was just like shocked. Like I couldn't believe we were in it with like 7 minutes to go. They go down and punt, so it's like Sean Payton called their bluff. Like he knew what he was doing, and they then it's just our ball. We got to burn some clock. We end up getting in field goal range, kick a field goal. We played for the field goal, which was kind of disappointing. I would like to see us play for the touchdown and like really put the onus on them. But I guess since he went for 2, you can make that call because then it's a 4-point game and you still need a touchdown. But it would have really just been nice to like salt it away and then just not have to worry about it.
What are your thoughts on Hurts as a whole in the game? Should Eagles fans be worried?
Not about Hurts. Hurts has a good deep ball. I do think some of the intermediate and short game stuff is very, very hit or miss. Like, and I'm not sure if that's like scheme because.
So is he just a glorified Justin Fields? Is Jalen Hurts a glorified Justin Fields with a good O-line and an MVP level running back?
I do think he has better talent around him. I'm not sure. I'd say he's like middle of the pack. He's a middle of the pack QB with a good deep ball, which can separate you. Like if you have a good deep ball, you're gonna have some chances to make explosives.
I saw AJ Brown on that route. Like AJ Brown just stopped. AJ Brown was asking for the ball all week, but you got to keep running there.
But yeah, he did get 8 targets early, but then that one play he needed. So the Broncos only rushed 3, so he's running a double move kind of seam route, and it's empty protection, and so AJ probably assumes that they're they're going to get to Hurts by the time he gets his double move off. So he's thinking he's just a clear out guy. And of course, we only rush 3, so Hurts has all day. And of course, he gets the ball down. I think he overthrew it by like 10 yards. So if he keeps running, maybe he overthrows it by like 3, 5.
I think he
So,
caught it. I don't know.
Uh,
He completely stops down. Like he like literally like on his own. Like he's like stagnant.
yeah, he comes to a complete stop. But like, yeah, I'm not too sure if it was his fault. I will say, like, to whine about the ball, you can't quit on a route. Like if you whine about not getting the ball, every route has to mean something, and it didn't. So that's gonna hurt you, and it's gonna look bad because everybody's gonna clip it. And he had a post game thing where it's like people were asking him whose fault it was, and he was like, I think you guys know, and so that's very like it's just not looking good for their relationship. But Devontae Smith cooked us, of course.
That boy balled out. That boy balled out.
Yeah, of course, Pastor Chan traveled on A.J. Brown the whole game, so it's expected. Second corner, opposite Sertan's going to get targeted all the time. Yeah, I'll say.
Yourself a Tyreek Stevenson.
Yeah, no, I think Riley Moss is good. It's just like Broncos fans are out on him. He's allowed like an 85 passer rating, which is it's like middle of the road, not good, not bad. But like from a second corner, that's like you'll take that every day. He's picked on when the game matters, and he hasn't made a play to stop that. Like going back against the Chargers, Keenan Allen catches a touchdown on him. He's right there. Like there's no separation, but he can't bat the ball away, and it's a touchdown. In this game, he got the 56-yarder Devontae Smith. He got toasted. That's a big play, and people are going to look, oh, he just let up a big play, but he only had one the whole game, and he was targeted probably 15 times on Devontae, on Calcaterra, on all the other weapons they have. So it's not like you can say like, oh, this guy sucks. It's just when it matters most, he's not going to get a stop, which you'd hope he can grow into that. And like, I don't know how you fix that. But that seems to be a trend for this team is they've got good players, but they can't. Milwaukee just hit a home run. They can't. They don't have like a guy who can be clutch. And I think Nick Bonito is becoming that guy, and he had several sacks in key moments. But you like those guys sprinkled around. Like you want your quarterback to be clutch. You want a corner to be clutch. You want an edge rusher to be clutch. You'd like a wide receiver to be clutch too, or maybe like a running back. So to have those guys sprinkled around your team would be nice. I think that's where the Broncos head up next is establishing one of those guys. I think Cortland in this game stepped up to where he made it easy for Bo Nix to make this win. I don't know if that continues. I hope it does. But for this team to talk about being a Super Bowl contender, they need to have those type of moments consistently. And yeah, I'm a diehard fan, so I watched it with like orange and blue colored glasses. I'm sure I'm missing something that like all these haters say. I don't know. What do you guys think?
In-depth analysis right there from Cooper.
Hey, for Bo Nix, it started last week in the Monday night game. Bo Nix, right before halftime, did lead 2 straight touchdown drives. The box score doesn't say that, but from my point of view, he led him to the goal line 2 straight times in under 3 minutes. So I think that's a huge.
AJ, rank your top 5 quarterbacks from last year's draft class in order. Go.
Top 5 quarterbacks. I'm not doing that till the season's over.
Bro's trying to make propaganda.
I'll do that week 18.
Is Jaden Daniels top 3?
He played good Sunday, and he's been hurt, so.
We'll get to that. Texans Ravens. What a disgusting game by the Ravens.
Ravens quit.
We're coming in. Ravens were Super Bowl favorites for this year. Lamar Jackson is. I mean, I know he didn't even play this game, but like, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm on Twitter. I've seen like they want John Harbaugh out. They say sell the team. The defense is one of the worst passing defenses
Sell
in
the
the league.
team. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
They don't know how. They don't know how to handle a bad season.
yeah,
Sorry,
they
can you
are
guys hear me?
selling.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, sorry. My whole setup glitched out. Go ahead.
No, you're good. They are selling some key pass rushers. That I'm hearing that Mark Andrews is on the block or available. They just traded Odafe Owe to the Chargers.
Mhm.
So
I did not know that's how his name was pronounced.
I did not know that either. Good on Cooper. AFC ball nowhere over there.
yeah, well nowhere. I like you're saying, it seems like they're faced with the adversity and the injuries are bad, but they just don't know how to cope. And of course, I'm talking about like the whole season. Like this game, you don't have Lamar Jackson, so like you can chalk it up to like, hey, we're not going to be able to score over 24 points.
Yeah.
So like if they as soon as they get 25 points, we're losing this game. But
Allowing 44 to Houston is just
yeah, your defense is Swiss
you
cheese.
can't do that. You can't do that. I don't know. That game was just overall bad. I don't know. AJ, you said you didn't get to watch much of anything else, so I don't know if you have anything to say on that.
No, I mean they quit.
Now
Yeah.
you know who quit. You know who quit? The Cardinals. Titans Cardinals. The ending was disgusting. I've probably used the word disgusting 10 times in this podcast today. I have no other word to describe that game other than disgusting. Brother. After what we saw last week, who dropped the ball last week? I forgot who was it.
Adonai Mitchell
Yeah,
for the Colts. Yeah.
After you see that, and probably all coaches in the league are showing the team that clip, as DeMercado, a player trying to get the starting role on this team after Benson and Connor go down, was he over the line with possession? Questionable.
Oh,
You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. And granted, did that lose them the game by itself? No. They gave up 3 more scores and let the of old team, the Titans, win that game on them. But this is what almost happened against the Panthers a couple weeks ago, and we talked about that. How the Panthers almost came back. They were an onside kick away, and they were down a lot, just like this game.
Yeah.
So, just and also the confrontation after.
Yeah, soft move by the Cardinals to find their
100
coach
grand?
find your coach for coaching. Like what?
Was it because he tapped him?
Yeah, he gave him a little like gut punch.
Bro, I mean, just from
Soft
playing sports,
move by the
it was
NFL.
probably just like being like, "Hey, watch yourself, don't do that again." Da, 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 like lock in. Probably gave him a little like, I don't think 100 grand for that, bro. That's like what the top 10% in America make a year. Like, bro,
Yeah, that's actually insane.
that's insane. Is that before or after taxes, Mr. Accounting over there, Cooper? You know?
Oh, the fines are always before taxes.
Shoot.
Maybe you can write it off.
It comes. Yeah. I think the NFL can write it off because they donate it to charity. All the fines go into a
They do?
pool. Yeah, all the fines go into a pool and they donate it to
With the
like.
Goodell's private jet.
No, that
Private jet.
then fans would get like, or like not fans, like then the NFLPA would go crazy because like
No, you're
there's
right. You're right. Yeah, that game was disgusting. I don't even.
Yeah, I think this is like the case with Cardinals can't finish out games, like you mentioned the Panthers game, but I think it's a young team under a younger coach. I guess it's his second year there. I think it's just going with the growing pains. I think Jonathan Gannon gets another year, but Kyler doesn't. I think Gannon gets a year with his QB that he picks.
Really? You think Kyler's out?
I think this is Kyler's last year. I think he plays the full season, but they don't like do anything. I'm not sure.
I'm with that.
I think the way they set up the contract, they can cut him and not get any like large dead cap hits. And I mean, you probably can trade him for a third to a team who needs it. Like Raiders might want a QB next year.
More than a
Steelers.
third, I think. Probably a second. Bro, he said that they still.
Yeah, he's still a young guy.
Yeah.
Steelers could get him. There's tons of teams who have like 1-year deals at their QB position. So even if you don't like see a release then you can get some draft capital back. I don't know. I think Marvin Harrison is going to be good. He's had his issues, but he's going to break out. I think he knows he's a pro. He's NFL son. It runs in his lineage. He's going to get it together. I think it's just a QB issue right now. Defense, I'm not too sure what's going on with their defense. I don't know if it's good or bad. I think the inability to close games is more related to the offense. Like, hey, let's run some clock. Let's score some field goals to like just add on, pile on, keep drives alive. I think that's more the offense's fault than the defense's fault for not closing games. But yeah, like you mentioned, they had their opportunities and couldn't get it. What do you think, AJ?
I think Kyler gets a lot of pass for playing the late window every week. No one's subject to watching him in prime time or 1 o'clock. So I think he gets to just fly under the radar. He's in year 7 of this.
He's in year 7?
Yeah, dude. It's 2019 draft.
Bro, I'm getting stage. I literally remember him getting drafted. That's crazy. Like, oh my
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but I'm pretty sure this is year 7.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I also think Arizona has a new quarterback next year. That Gannon gets the pick, or their regime, whatever.
Yeah.
So you guys think locker room's all good with Gannon after this last game? Locker room's good, you think?
Yeah, I think there might be some like, hey, like don't touch the players kind of vibe in the locker room. Like, hey, that wasn't cool, and that's why he gets fined. I do think they understand that the game was on them. Like, that's not a coaching loss.
Yeah.
And I think ownership will also agree. I guess if you do lose the locker room, ownership has no choice but to move on. I just don't see them. I don't see Gannon losing the locker room. I do think he's a little corny with like his getting higher last year. He's like pew 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 with like Kyler. Like, oh, that's how many touchdowns we're gonna score. It's gonna be like a rocket.
Mike McDaniel of defense.
Yeah.
No, but look, Liam Cohen did the same thing, and now he's 4-1. It just depends.
Yeah.
I thought Cohen would be a bust. Duval. Speaking of Duval, this has nothing to do with Duval. Duval State, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Seattle Seahawks.
What kind of segue?
Hey, you know you like that. Come on, that was smooth. I'll do it in the next game too. Seahawks, I thought had this game on a lock, dude.
Let's
Especially
interview your
near the
brother.
end. Huh?
Let's interview your brother right now.
I have Joseph Propaganda. Should I call him? I can call him.
No, you're good.
We'll have him on it. We have some special guests hopefully coming this year on the podcast. Hopefully get a few.
Yes, sir.
If you guys are near some Seahawks propaganda, make sure to tune in for that episode because you will be moved. No, but Baker Mayfield once again just showing that he can win in the fourth. It's been a theme this season, ongoing theme, pretty much almost every single game. I think that boy just does not go down. Emeka Egbuka and JSN, I'd say probably two of the best young receivers in the league, arguably the two best coming out of Ohio State at the moment, over the likes of Olave, Marvin Harrison Jr., even Garrett Wilson. So those boys played good. Good game. Unfortunate ending for the Seahawks, but once again, Baker coming in, getting a dub, taking the Bucs to 4-1, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Only lost to the Eagles. So not as good as the Broncos, I guess, using that stat, but they're doing all right.
Only team to beat the Eagles in 2025, or even last year. Right, they won like 22 games
They were
in a row.
on
Yeah.
a big win streak. They were on a big win streak.
Yeah. They're like 12 games at home.
They hadn't lost since like a game that Jalen Hurts started since Tampa Bay last year.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
like week 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like week.
Did they have a
3,
backup
week
come in
4
last year?
Yeah, Kenny Pickett played.
Yeah, because
That is right. I did forget about that.
Commanders beat them.
Yeah, Michael Liga does no ball, as you'll find on this podcast.
Brother.
Michael Liga only cares about the Commanders when they play the Bears.
Rico Dowdle. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You guys have anything about this game? Anything more?
I thought that Tampa was going to lose just because time change. That's a sucky flight to go on. Losing 3 hours and a 6-hour flight. I was like, oh, they're going to come in sloppy. But they started off 13-0, I think, or 13 or 14-0. But yeah, it was a great game. Colin Cowherd just been taking L's. Baker hater.
No backwards.
Take
hats.
that. Yeah. Even his like post game diagnostic or whatever, he was like, "Ooh, Sam Darnold's got a little more natural talent, but Baker prevailed." You can just tell he doesn't want to give Baker all the credit yet. But yeah, I love the Bucks this year. I love them coming into the year. Just
You've been very pro Buck this year.
yeah, I'm pro Buck.
This
I'm
living
pro
in Florida
Buck.
will make you
I'm
pro
Buck.
Yeah,
Anything on
I
that game,
think
Coop?
this was the most exciting game. It's crazy that the NFL can have a game of the week or like a game of the year every week. Like there's always a game that's like holy cow. And this was one of those, like, I think there was 8 possessions in a row with scoring drives, like 70 points total, or I guess 73. Then like perfect on offense. Like, I guess if you're like a defensive fan, it's not your game. But for the average fan, they want to see points. Like everyone's like, oh, I got this guy in fantasy. Like, I want him to do good. I think aesthetically, one of the most pleasing games to the eye.
100%.
Like
100%.
throwbacks.
Yeah.
Teams need to wear their throwbacks more. I think this is a league issue where they can only wear them like 2 games a year. Need to up that to like 4 or 6. Like I want these, like, for the Bucks to wear on the road. Awesome.
That was like the best jersey match I've ever seen in my life, I think. And like they did they put the
Double
icons on the
throwback was
logos,
elite.
too.
Yeah, the score bug had the retro as well. Yeah.
I love when AJ says something. He's like, "Yeah, never mind." AJ says
Another reason
when
I'm pro
AJ
Buck.
says when AJ says it's elite, you know it's elite.
Yeah, like Jackson Dart. No, another reason I'm such a pro Buck guy is I have a league where I have Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Emeka Egbuka, and Baker Mayfield.
Holy
And I was a little skeptical of like, man, if this could really blow up in my face. And so far it hasn't. I mean, other than
Except for the injuries.
Mike Evans and Bucky Irving, but not an issue this last week. Egbuka made up for it.
That's facts. You were speaking of that move, that 3-hour difference, that Florida Washington. Similar to that, we have that DC to LA. Give me the Chargers and give me the Commanders.
Hey, that's true. Hey, that's
Hey,
true.
come on, I'm gonna move into every game like that. Come on now. Bro, the Chargers came out. They were up. They came out playing well, I thought, and then just downhill. We had prime Debo Samuel in that game, I guess. Jane Daniels did not have the RG3 leg issue that many people on Twitter thought he would have. Frail bones is what I was seeing. But no, he played well. That rookie, the 7th round guy. How do you say his name, AJ? I don't know ball apparently, so.
Ja'Cory Crosty Merritt, also known as Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Great dynasty pickup. Everyone was drafting Ashton Genty this year, and I picked up Bill in the end of the first
Probably
round.
picked up Bill because he was the only guy left.
Yeah, guess what? I'll take him over Ashton Genty right now.
Thoughts on those games, guys? On that game?
I think Justin Herbert sold his soul and sold his team for Madison Beer.
Madison?
I think
Can you blame, bro?
I can't blame him at all, but like offensive line injuries across the board. Then both of his running backs get injured.
AFC West merchant. I'm going to start the dialogue.
I mean, they Chargers just Charger every year. Every year they're the darling. All these talk shows will say, "Oh, Chargers look good. They've made some moves in the offseason." And then they are just cursed. I think Justin Herbert, he can make up for some of this. Like, he was making, it was like 3rd and 19, 2nd and 27, and he would get a first down in that down. So impressive. And he would get called back for like a holding. Like he was fighting for his life, and his team could not do anything to help him. I do think, like you guys are saying, Commanders, they look good. Samuel looks good.
Punt return was huge. They got called
Yeah,
back
the
because
the
10-point
the
swing right
punter.
there.
Yeah, that was huge. Honestly,
Yeah, they
I
beat
think-
the East Coast to West Coast allegations of me,
yeah,
unless they played out there last week.
But see, there are some teams that stay more local. You know, I'm in Michigan right now filming. What's right underneath Michigan? Biggest rivalry, Ohio State, Michigan. What else is in Ohio? The Bengals Lions. This past Sunday.
down in Ohio.
Close. Okay. Close cousins, as you know, they're right next to each other.
Michigan owns the state of Ohio. Detroit Tigers take down the Guardians in the playoffs. Michigan has beaten Ohio State the last 5 years.
Justin Fields never lost to Michigan.
Yeah, but he's not
Colston
there. That
Loveland
was
never lost
pre
to
that
Ohio
was pre-COVID. That was pre-COVID.
It was during
We've
COVID
got
too. 2021 season was during COVID, bro.
before COVID
No,
started.
really? Are you kidding me?
No, they won in 21 and they haven't lost since.
I have Chase Brown on my fantasy team.
And then the Detroit Lions beat both Ohio teams. So Ohio is just in shambles right now.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even want to hear it, bro. Chase Brown is awful. I picked him up in my main league.
You drafted him, buddy.
Just unfortunate, dude. What can you do? So. The game was great to see. Happy for my guy David Montgomery. I don't know if you guys know the whole story with his sister. Do you guys know about that?
With the car accident, yeah. I
Was
don't.
that recent?
Fill AJ in.
So Montgomery, his sister, last year, his family's from the area. He's never gotten to play in Cincy before, even on the Bears or the Lions, either one. His sister last year was in a car accident. I think she's fully paralyzed, I think, or close.
Shoot.
She's in a wheelchair. They put him on display. I mean, good for him to come back home, play well. He threw a touchdown in the first quarter, or first half. That was awesome. And then he played well. The Lions just continue to show their dominance on offense, even without Benjamin Johnson. You know, I don't know if you guys had much else with that game, but just a dominant performance.
Yeah.
Whipped
BTA.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, mine's behind. I pulled it up too, but I don't get to see all that. Who just? Oh wait. I'm talking about the Cubs. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about the Lions beating the Bengals. I do think they are who we thought they were. That the Lions are back.
You guys think Flacco can make a difference coming in with this Cincy team over Browning?
Nah, offensive line is good.
Maybe against Packers.
Yeah, beats Packers twice.
Micah Parsons is
I hope so.
not made a huge difference outside of sacking a slow Jared Goff week 1. That clip was all over Twitter, but nothing since. This could also blow up in my face.
Yeah.
You go for 4 sacks against the Bears in week 14.
Joe Flacco's a statue.
Yeah.
What's the next game, Mike?
It seems like you're very patriotic of being anti-Packer, AJ. You know who else is patriotic? The Patriots. They go and
Oh boy,
the Patriots go into New York, into the city of Buffalo, call them Canada's team, and they take care of business. Drake May throws a little Caleb Williams ball here and there.
He threw a Josh Allen ball to Stephon Diggs.
Bro, Caleb Williams is mini Josh Allen mixed with Patrick Mahomes.
Yikes.
Too much glaze? All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, what a game. What a game. 100. Did he have 150?
I think he had 146, 142.
Great game
Like
for him.
10 catches.
Good for him, man.
It was just coming off the ACL he tore last year, right? So good for him to get back after all the offseason drama he had.
That Cardi B magic.
Yeah, his recovery was really recovering. But yeah, I think no more undefeated teams left in the league. 2 underdogs knocked off the undefeateds with a second-year quarterback in the same draft class, obviously. I think Patriots look like to be the surprise team coming out of the AFC to make the playoffs. There's always a couple teams every year who's like sneaks in, or I don't think the Patriots will sneak in. I think they'll be like a 6 or a 7 consistently the whole way. It's just like if they can keep it up.
Wait. Did you just say?
No, we're. Oh my goodness, yeah. So, yeah, I think if they can get Ramondre Stevenson to stop fumbling, they'll be able to limit their
We need to
mistakes.
see Travion Henderson in. That's the issue. Start him. Give him the rock. My fantasy
He
team
buns?
is bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Make him 100% running.
I'd like to see them use him just because I have him on a league, but
Bro, he's on my main league.
if he's buns,
Him and
then-
Chase Brown are my running backs. No. I have James Cook, Henderson, and Chase Brown. But James Cook's been doing well all year.
Yeah.
Except for this last game.
RB4.
So he was RB1 at one point.
Yeah, he's been good. Before this week, he's been pretty good.
Cook's been well. I got him third or fourth round. I got him late. I took Chase Brown, I think, before.
I'm
that's
so glad I
L
avoided
ball
all
knowledge.
these because I was thinking about it. I was like, this is a sneaky pick. And then, oof.
I picked Brian Thomas Jr. over Saquon. Did I pick Brian Thomas Jr. over Saquon? Not Saquon. I meant
No, he was already gone.
No, not Saquon. I meant I think JT, Jonathan Taylor. He's
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah,
This guy
RB1.
Cooper didn't pick any running backs in our draft, and now you have Rashad White.
Hey, that could work out with Bucky.
I have
Irving out.
Puka Nakua, Amon-Ra, St. Brown,
Rashad White's
Zay
disgusting.
Flowers. Although Zay Flowers doesn't have Lamar Jackson. I have Jameson Williams, Devontae Smith.
You got Jameson Williams for me.
He's been doing all wide receiver.
For Trey.
You know who I got for Jameson? I gave him Jameson Williams, and I got in return
Trey Benson.
Injured Trey Benson.
So you traded Jamison Williams for a waiver pickup?
Yeah. Please,
That's awesome.
please,
that was when James
hashtag
Conner
please.
That was when James Conner had gotten hurt.
I know, but he was a waiver pickup, right?
No, Cooper just had no running backs. He was on his
No, I picked him up off the waiver.
Yeah. So he turned a waiver into. He basically
Like,
signed someone in free agency and traded him
Devontae
for a
Turpin
good
on my
player.
waivers. Devontae Turpin on my waivers. For the Panthers.
Oh, come on.
Did he hit a home? Bro, you're behind.
no.
I'm behind,
Double.
dog. Did they hit a
Double.
homer?
They almost got it.
Bro, you know, up until this game, they hadn't scored anything past the fifth inning.
Up until this game, they hadn't scored over 3 runs since 2017 in the playoffs.
Who are you talking about?
The Cubs.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the Cubs.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh.
I'm saying Milwaukee. Had they hadn't scored past the fifth inning in the first 2 games.
Oh, I'm talking about the Cubs. Like, haven't scored
Can you
over
stop
3.
reacting, or can you pause so I can catch up?
Bro's acting like he watches 162 of the Cubs.
Yeah.
Bro,
Michael just started watching during the wild card series.
Bro, I can name you the entire. Sorry to switch topics. I can name you I can name you the entire roster of our championship team. I can name you every single player on the field.
Okay.
You want to see it?
So let's go into Monday night.
Hold
Monday
on,
night, we got.
Cooper, hold on. I have a transition.
Okay, my bad.
Cubs championship 2016. You know who else were champions recently? 2 of the past 3 Super Bowls. The Kansas City.
Oh my gosh.
I thought they had this game on lock. I'm not gonna lie. I am very surprised that the Jaguars did their thing. Give me some thoughts.
Big Cat called it for the Jags to cover. They went out right. I was kind of nervous that, like, that's just not a game the Jags win, typically. Like, especially playing the Chiefs. Like, I was like, oh, Kansas City's going to go ahead after. Like, Jaguars score too fast. Like, they're going to just go down, and then, boom, Chiefs win. But they beat themselves up penalty-wise, like, on the kickoff, at the end. I just feel like typically they don't have as many penalties as they did, but that really screwed them over. Travis Kelsey got a touchdown. Travis Kelsey also has a song written about him in the Simpsons album, which is some crazy lyrics. Crazy lyrics I was seeing today.
You want
The
to share
life
those
of a
lyrics?
showgirl. His redwood.
Let's just say,
Huh?
yeah,
Yo,
insane.
what
But
It was the key to open up.
Swifties seem to be a little upset about that album, just from my TikTok, with Travis Kelsey or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, he got a touchdown, snuck out a win against me in one of my leagues. That touch doesn't catch that touchdown, I win. But yeah, good to see the Chiefs at 2-3. They got the Lions Sunday night, so 2-4 is not out of the question. I did see that they open as favorites because they are at home, but I mean, Lions are playing. I think the Lions are the best team in football right now.
Spoiler alert.
So,
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I think Mahomes is washed. Arm
No.
strength has definitely decreased since 2018. He's definitely diminished in his playmaking ability as he's gotten older, which typically is not the trend with quarterbacks in their 30s. You usually hit like a second wind after 30. I would say they got a free touchdown in the defensive PI that's not called, and then they also got a free touchdown with the pick play. I know people are saying it was within 1 yard, but you can't block after the ball is thrown. And Juju Smith-Schuster made no effort to run a route. So I will, by the letter of law, should have been a flag. I get that Mahomes was like, no, it's within 1 yard. It's legal. But he threw the ball by NFL rule. Should not have counted.
Juju's
Um,
so bad.
And then, of course, like you were mentioning, AJ, the special teams errors, always starting them back at the 20 or the 15, that's going to hurt anyways. And of course, Trevor Lawrence, talking about this on the other side, looked like he didn't know how to operate a play clock. It seemed like every time it was at 0, he was trying to make a hot route or something. That was kind of slowing the game down. But then, of course, he runs like a baby giraffe into the end zone to win the game. And he's the hero. Travis Hunter, unreal catch on that big bomb. I was rooting for the Jags the whole way because can't have the Chiefs win anything.
What was that on the goal line by the Jags? Trevor Lawrence going over?
Oh no! When they dove over the end zone and it gets knocked out.
Yeah, earlier in the game.
Yeah.
He tried to go over the line and then it got just run a handoff, man, or something else.
Yeah. Typically with those plays, you're hoping you can just reach out and cross the line,
Yeah.
but he didn't cross the line, gets it hit out of his hands. It's tough look because then they're down 14-0.
Yeah.
The Chiefs go and score,
Was
and
was Chris Jones at the end? Was he trying to let that happen, or was that was he trying to let that because he wanted them to have the time?
He's a sore loser.
If you sack Lawrence there, which
game
9
over.
times out of 10, Lawrence is not scoring on that play. You sack him back there. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. They have no timeouts. You got to come back. You got to spike it. You're at the 7-8. You have 2 plays, max.
Yeah.
The Chiefs have to close that game out. Travis Hunter, I've been dogging on him since draft time. What a catch on that deep ball from Lawrence. That was a nasty catch. He got up, lost a couple guys, so he didn't look too bad. Brian Thomas Jr. Hopefully that he can become.
Yeah, he had a big catch too. Third and long at the end of the game.
I'm just hoping he can get back to his old self. I traded him out of my fantasy league. I got Roma Dunze for him. So,
Please.
But I do wish him well. I hope that they can figure that out.
Y'all want to move on to AJ's power rankings?
AJ's
Let's go.
My My favorite segment of the show.
We'll end the week 5 recap right there. That was all the games this week, our thoughts. But now we'll get into the power rankings based off of week 5 and heading into week 6. Take it away, AJ.
Let's go. Do you want to pull up the graphic?
Oh, shoot. Dang, Michael.
What?
All right. So number
Can you see?
10, we got San Francisco 49ers. Like I said earlier, gritty win by them. Thursday night, it's always weird stuff happens on Thursdays. But Shanahan owes McVay. Number 9, I got the Jags. Statement win, maybe. And then they also beat up on the Niners. Tried to blow it. And then at 8, I've got the Commanders. I think if Jaden can stay healthy, his legs, they're always going to be viable. They look pretty good against the Chargers. Chargers have just peed down their pants the last 2 weeks, so I took them out. You can't lose to the Giants and Commanders at home. They've got to travel to you. Above that, I have the Broncos. What a gutsy win. I really like Sean Payton going for it. I was reading that he wanted to bring the team bus through downtown Philly. I didn't know that he's like from the Philly area, so he took that game personally. And I got the Rams at 6. I know they lost, but just like what they have on both sides of the ball. Eagles at 5. I'm getting more 2023 Eagles from this team than I am 2024 or 2022 when they made Super Bowl runs. I think Sirianni is very coordinator dependent, and it looks like he might have whiffed on this one. Then when he had Shane Steichen and Kellen Moore, obviously we see where that took them. Number 4, Indianapolis Colts. I think I'm ready to put them in contender status. Playoff contender, not Super Bowl contender. Why?
Super Bowl contenders, I think it's legit.
Why? They've got an elite weapons,
They have elite
decent
offense,
defense,
above average defense.
great play caller.
Contender though.
Are the Eagles a contender?
Whoa,
you say?
wait, speaking of the Colts, Mark Sanchez was to call that game.
Oh yeah, insane. We're out there I'm out there Saturday thinking, ooh, like feel bad for Mark Sanchez, like probably a good guy. I don't know. Man, that guy. Is he a worse quarterback or person? I'm gonna ask that question. I've asked that question about Deshaun Watson. I've asked that question. I'm going to ask that question about Mark Sanchez.
What about Michael Vick?
Ooh, that one's pretty bad. I think he's the worst. Well, I think Mike Vick had a couple good years, so I'm going to say worst person because
Great quarterback.
I'm very pro dog. So
You got that dog in him.
but yeah, Daniel Jones playing well with that run game, solid defense. They did beat the Broncos, who beat the Eagles, who lots would say are Super Bowl contenders. But yeah, I think they're pretty viable in the AFC. Obviously, time will tell. 3, I am a pro Buccaneer guy on this podcast, so I have them at 3. Offense looked good. They're banged up, but let's see what they do. I trust Baker when the chips are on. What is the saying? I don't know.
Oh, chips are on the table.
Chips are on the table. Yeah, I
And
trust
the cards are
Baker.
down.
2, I got the Bills. They did lose that interception in the red zone. Could have been the difference there. But I think that'll be a good game to watch. in December when they play again,
Mhm.
Patriots. And just QB like Josh Allen. You're going to be in a lot of games. And then number 1, I got the Detroit Lions. They got their butt whooped week 1, and they've been on a tear since. I'm interested to see how they look week 6 against Kansas City. Just because they've had, after the Packers, they've had somewhat of a lighter schedule. With
The Bears are later scheduled.
Yeah. Bears.
Cut that out.
What was the score in that game, Michael?
No, I'm talking about Cooper.
What was the score?
Cooper's trying to make fun of us.
How much did we lose by 30? Yeah, that's
Bro,
lighter.
if you-
That's a
if you
lighter
put
schedule.
the current Chicago team, after a couple weeks of discipline, we're winning that game.
Starting practice.
Wow. Let's see week 18. No, you got Bears, Browns, Bengals after the Packers.
Yeah.
Am I missing one in there? Oh, Ravens. Okay, Ravens. No, yeah. The Ravens are 1-4, so kind of a lighter schedule. I think the Lions are definitely be in the mix to represent the NFC at the end of the year. I'd like to see the Bucks, but that's my top 10. Let's see where it goes next week. The list is fluid, and these are the opinions of my own, and they are correct. So, anyways, I'll take any of your thoughts.
Yeah. I'm interested to see like why the Broncos are below the Eagles after a head-to-head win.
Yeah. Well, see, Broncos were at 9, Eagles were at 2, so I kind of just brought them closer to the mean. Because if I did like head-to-head wins,
buddy.
if I did head-to-head wins, then this list would just be all jumbled up. Because then I'd have to put the Broncos over the Bucks, and also the Eagles technically should be over the Bucks. Rams are over the 49ers. I think if you play that game on like normal week, maybe it's a different outcome.
Yeah, I just get it. Go Broncos.
Hey, I will say I'm also a pro Bronco. My preseason prediction, I have them in the AFC Championship. So
Hey, can we talk about real quick? Can we talk about something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, finish your thought, AJ.
no, that's all.
My mic keeps like my AirPod.
These rankings go.
I thought you were
Go through
done.
my-
and you were.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I have the parlay of the week. If you
Yes,
guys have
moving
$10,000
on.
just sitting in your bank account, and you want to have $20,000 after this week, I'm gonna give you 3 plays. This is not investment advice. Can we put a disclaimer on the screen, Cooper? This is not investment advice. I have the Colts over the Cardinals. It's in Indianapolis. The Cardinals are a joke. They stand no chance. Good value at -330. It's your first leg. I have Seahawks at +8.5 against Jacksonville. I think Seahawks can end up winning the game, but I don't see them anywhere losing by 9. I think they want to step back especially after this last week with that close game against Tampa. Get back in their divisional play. And then last leg, I have Cooper's Broncos to beat the New York Jets. Even though I think Justin Fields' revenge game is very much so possible.
Revenge on what?
Do you remember 2 years ago when we lost to you guys?
Oh, because he couldn't keep the ball safe in the fourth quarter?
Yeah. No, you got it, brother.
I don't know about that. I think Sean
Wait,
Payton owns him.
You don't have Steelers plus or -4.5 on them, do you?
Who are the
Steelers Browns?
They're playing the Browns coming back from Europe, and Steelers are off a bye.
You know Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I mean the Brown. I mean, is it in
I think Steelers are home.
It doesn't matter where it is. It's close enough where either
that
fan base
bad.
can travel.
I don't know. I think Dylan Gabriel, if they just keep playing the short game, get Judkins the ball, get the tight ends moving.
Coming back from Europe.
Chance, because their defense.
You know better than anyone on this podcast. Coming back from Europe is tough. That time change.
Are you making fun of me or the Bears or both?
No, I'm saying literally like you you go to Romania and you come back.
Yeah.
Back to fiction, the time change is tough.
It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit.
Okay, there we go.
But I feel like the teams like got them set up like don't sleep in the airplane. They also they have an advantage. They're on they all have first class seats, so they can sleep a little bit, work with their adjustments. I'm sitting in economy, crammed between two massive dudes, so it's a little different.
Hey, yo. Okay, like we're going with your bet. What's the odds on that?
It's plus 100.
Plus
And then,
100.
Do you guys want to have a flyer of the week too?
Hit it with a
Flyer
flyer.
of the week? Come on, you want a flyer of the week? Come on now.
Hit us with the flyer.
Give us an underdog.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys the flyer. Okay, here we go. So, let me pull it up.
I bet he doesn't have
All
FanDuel.com.
right, here we go. We're gonna start like this. First flyer. They don't even have this available. Hold on. Did my account get banned for winning too much? 1 second.
Hey, after this, we should do a 3-leg touchdown parlay. Each pick 1 leg.
It's not working.
Yes.
Never mind. It's not working. Forget it.
Let's do the leg parlay. I'll take anytime Evan Ingram touchdown.
Give me a Chase Brown this week. Give me a Chase Brown.
Okay.
Order down 50 touchdown. He's due.
All right.
He's due.
I am taking. Gotta wait till Monday.
Roma, dude. DJ Moore.
Bill Krosky Merritt. I'm gonna be boots on the ground that game, rooting for the Bears and rooting for Bill.
There we go.
All we need is one touchdown from Bill.
That boy DJ does play well against this team, though, so I'm hoping him and Caleb
Yeah.
do well. You don't like DJ. You still don't like him, or you opinions?
I don't not like him. I think we can get a good draft pick for him.
Yeah.
And we've over allocated resources to weapons.
Yeah, need an edge rusher. Trade him for him.
Alex
We got
Highsmith.
Montez
Yeah.
Sweat from them last year.
2 years
Montez
ago.
Sweat revenge game. We need it.
Yeah. Let's highlight some key matchups this week. I'll give you time to talk about the Bears. Let's talk about this Monday night game. We got Bears Commanders, Fail Mary, Tyreek Stevenson revenge game. We've got new regime for Bears. 14% on the Bears due to ESPN. Bears are plus 190. What do you guys think? How did the Bears win this game?
You go first, AJ.
I think I think Kyler and TJ Edwards should be back, so that'll help. That should help run defense. I think that's if we can limit their run game, because I believe the Commanders are one of the best rushing teams in the NFL. Jaden Daniels was always a threat. I don't know if we will, but I think if we are going to win, that's going to be how. I do know that the Commanders' secondary is a little bit weaker, so I think Rome or DJ could be in for bigger games. But I think just the off the bye, we got to clean up the penalties, which I did see the ref crew for this week has called like the most penalties out of all the crews.
Oh, this game's gonna suck.
So I am glad that I'm not watching.
It's not gonna be us.
I'm glad I am not watching this on TV, because I cannot watch that Hail Mary a million times that they're going to play before the game. But yeah, I think if we win this game, we hold them on their rushing attack. I think Terry's hurt, so that could be in our favor. And then with Kyler coming back, if he can go full go, I think that's huge for us. Just out of the slot, Dennis Allen can be creative with him. Yeah, I mean, I think that they're kind of like playing it, or they're not really bringing up last year. Like media's been asking them about it, and they all kind of give very like political answers, or like, oh, we're focused on this week. That was last year's team. Now we got a real coach. So yeah, I mean,
Flu Speed Fields.
yeah. So I think we win, but I think we win like most of our game. I thought we were doing the Lions game, so we'll see. I'm gonna say 28-24 Bears. Caleb Williams leads the game-winning touchdown drive at the end of the game. Like last year, should have been. He did it twice. Then we hand it off to the goal line to the offensive lineman, and he fumbles. And then he hands it off to DeAndre Swift or Roshan Johnson, and then the Hail Mary happens. Two game-winning drives. He pulled a Bo Nix. He pulled a Bo Nix.
Let's go, Mike. What do you got?
Hear me out. The Commanders are has their offense been figured out a little more since last year, especially with Kingsbury, more so vanilla scheme? I think so. But J. Daniels still got a good quarterback. Their running back room, especially with this rookie, they're going to be tough. Our run defense has not been doing well. I do think having T.J. Edwards back is huge for the inside. Kyler Gordon, especially in the slot, in my opinion, one of the better slot cornerbacks in the league. Hopefully he can help contain that side, help inside the slot. Tyreek Stevenson's going to be brought up a bunch, I'm sure, especially what happened last year. But just from interviews and what he's been talking about, I think he's matured. I think, honestly, he's a young guy. I think what happened to him last year, he's really learned from it, growing from it. So I'm happy for him in that sense. I really hope that, he plays well, just for his sake and for the team's sake. Last year's loss against the Commanders was awful. It was brutal. That Hail Mary was awful. It had me contemplating life after for a little bit. Sucked for the Bears players, for the Bears fans, but it also sucked for Ben Johnson. Lions and Commanders last year. I know he has a chip on his shoulder. Probably they took him out. That was probably the Lions, like his chance for the Lions to take him all the way, win a Super Bowl, and unfortunately the Commanders took him out in Detroit. So I think a lot of players in the Bears, not just players with the coaching staff, I think they want to win bad. Hopefully we're not too well known of playing well after the bye, but
or on the road.
Yeah, but I'm hoping. No, on the road on Sundays. On the road in primetime, we're a little better. Still not good. A little better. So I'm hoping those guys can get together, lock in. I think Caleb Williams has to play a good game. I think DJ and Rome have to play well. I hope Loveland and Komet make an impact, and I hope our run game.
Yeah, talk about that.
I hope our run game can get some play well. So I'm hoping Caleb goes in there, throws a couple touchdowns. I think Bears come out winning 27 to 20. Wait, what did you say? 28-24?
It's a 28-24.
I'm gonna say Bears 33 to 23. No.
Whoa! 10-point
10
game.
points on the
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna say Bears,
Hey, Bears
31.
off the bye.
27.
Off the
31,
bye. It could
27.
I
happen.
did see that Ben Johnson
27.
coached teams off the bye. Last 2 years have done pretty well on offense. 2022 they lost off the bye, but 23 and 24, Ben Johnson coached offenses did well.
Let's resume or rewind. What are some games you guys are looking at? We don't want to go through all of them, but
I
We
think
each pick
Sunday
one,
night.
we go over. Is this our last segment?
yeah, we can make it our last. We can wrap it.
Jags Seahawks sneaky big game.
Yeah.
That's
What do we think about this one?
Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks.
Give me the Jags. Seahawks are going to be playing at 10 a.m. local time. I'm a big time change guy. Jags at home.
Travel's
Seahawks
tough on the bye.
playing in that heat. Yeah, we'll see. They couldn't beat a team from Florida at home, so I don't think they'll beat a team from Florida on the road.
I think I'm excited to see 49ers Buccaneers. Too high. 49ers are 4-1, even though people would think the Bucs are playing better, have been playing better. If Mac Jones comes in, I'm sure he'll be targeting Kendrick Bourne. McCaffrey's probably gonna have to get a high volume of plays his way, but I think Bucs can pull that game out. Over here, it's 80% to 20%, which is crazy. But 49ers have been underdogs here recently. But I think that will be a good game. It's at the 4 o'clock slate. I don't know if it's the game of the week on Fox. I have no idea. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is. So I think
That's a CBS game.
It's CBS.
That's a war crime.
No.
This is a Fox game.
Do you remember when the Bears played against Brady? It was Fields' rookie year, I think, against Brady. It was CBS. in Tampa. It was unfortunate.
Yeah, we got.
Cooper, what's yours?
I think my game of the week
Packers,
is
bang.
gonna be is gonna be. I think I'll go Chiefs Lions. I think I'll go Chiefs Lions. I think this is a big measuring tape game for the Lions. Are they for real? I know AJ mentioned like who they've played. Um, I think this also impacts Mahomes' legacy. Brady was never 2-3.
Play the song. Let's go.
Brady was never 2-3, and Kansas City Patrick Mahomes is 2-3. So it's I don't know. I think this does a lot for Mahomes' regular season. I think if he can get back to 500, they have a chance down the stretch. Although I guess the Chargers look like they're fading, but the AFC West could get pretty crowded at the top. And then Detroit Lions, you need to win on the road, going into a tough environment. Of course, you don't have to deal with weather because it'll be probably more warm. It's October, although it'll be a night game. Be like maybe 50s to 60s. This is just another game you stack up. You say, hey, we beat the top competition. We can do it all the time. Lions. I think the Lions win, or I'm rooting for the Lions. I'd say 24-17. Although the books are all favoring the Chiefs, so they must know something I don't. I think there's going to be some reflection inside Chiefs locker room. Look very dejected. Chris Jones, sore loser, like AJ was saying. So there's some of that. And this is not going to be my survivor pool game. I am going with the Rams. The Rams over the Baltimore Ravens for my survivor pool. Yeah, Lamar's out for another couple weeks.
Hoping that goes well for you.
Time change game.
Yo.
But I think their defense
That's
is
a
Swiss
Fox
cheese.
game? That should be a CBS game. What?
Yeah, I don't know. These broadcasters, they get their rights, man. Yeah, I think Matthew Stafford goes nuts on that defense, and I think Jared Verse can get after Cooper Rush, and so that's why I'm picking Rams over Baltimore. There's only 15 people left in the league,
Yeah.
so so we're coming down.
A couple. It's gonna probably happen here in a week or two.
Yeah, so I'm just picking to stay alive. Rams lost. They got 10 days rest. They lost on Thursday night, so they'll have a little bit of a rest advantage. They're hungry for a win. I'm all in on the Rams. I backed out on them last week. Thank goodness. Don't want to let them down. Don't want them to let me down this week. And yeah, that'll do it for my survivor pick.
Well, hey, wishing you luck over there, Cooper. But if no one else has anything, got anything else? Go Cubs! We just won.
Here.
Go
One
Cubs.
game. One more
Protect
game.
home field and then go shock them in Milwaukee.
We'll see. But hey,
And then go get
thank you guys for
whooped
watching.
by the Dodgers.
It'll be the Dodgers next.
Well, if they win tonight, yeah, but
They're
I'm pretty sure they
winning.
will.
But well, hey, they're favors to win, but just like the Bears, you got to come out and swing at them. You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, everybody, hope you guys had a good evening. I'm glad we got to record this week, boys. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
And hopefully our teams come out victorious. Hopefully my parlay hits. Hopefully AJ's rankings don't change too much, and hopefully Cooper stays in the bucket for that $725.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of dough. Hey, thank you guys for
We'll
watching.
see you
and
next
see you
week.
next time.